can hit a 225 bench press by accident. I did. And now I can actually bench 325 pounds, and I'll just say 315 to make it sound really cool, and I'll put what that looks like on screen. And so what limiting beliefs did your brain just tell you? What? No, you can't. No, you have amazing genetics. Yeah, sure. Even if I did have great genetics, think about it. 315 and you're trying to get to 225. Not to be like an asshole about this, but like there's things you can do to make your progress go faster, and the thing is, you can do that. And so, yeah, this video is for you. How do you get a 225 bench press coming from a guy that can bench 325 pounds? Well, this is exactly how. And like I said, I did it by accident because honestly, most guys, like I say, like every single person, like every guy, well, maybe not in the entire world, there's some outliers, but you watching this, you are healthy. You can actually do this. Healthy to some extent, but like you can do this. And when I tell you this, guys who just train calisthenics, don't even lift weights, literally just do body weight workouts, they hit their 225 bench press in like a month or two, or even just 3 months from lifting. And that happened to me because I was training body weight stuff, literally just martial arts, Muay Thai, punching. And I was doing body weight workouts, I was super lean, and I had already, like literally 1 month in, I first started, I had a 185 bench press, and then 1 month in, I got to a 225 bench press. So, how do you actually get to a 225 bench press? Daniel, enough beating around the bush. You must, actually I want to change the color. Yes, I'm going to beat around the bush. You must grow your chest. This is most important, and you might say, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Like, I already know this. No, because if you already knew this, then you would actually be at a 225 bench press. What does growing your chest mean? Means you might not be growing your chest effectively. So how can you grow your chest effectively for an actual bench press? You can do pec deck, as in pec flies. Those are extremely good. And by the way, if you want to do even like better, you can hold it at the top and just use the strength. I already feel my chest just with nothing. And you can do dips, as in like this. This is a good compound exercise that will help you also grow your triceps. At the very bottom of the movement, it is your chest. And when you're pushing, then it is your triceps. That is the sticking point where most people start to fail. How do you get a 225 bench press? You grow your chest and you grow your triceps. And you can grow your triceps pretty normal when you're first starting with the tricep push down like this. When you're getting to a 315 bench, I would recommend doing the single arm tricep push downs. And by the way, if you have done these things already and you have optimized it so hard already, watch my video on a 315 bench press, because yeah, maybe our genetics are slightly different. Maybe you do need to do what I needed to do to get to a 315 bench press, to get to a 225 squat. And again, limiting beliefs, we don't need to believe that. And truthfully, when I tell you, you should just adopt the belief that is better for you, me saying that you can hit a 225 bench press by accident if you just grow your chest, grow your triceps, and gain weight. Gaining weight is so correlated to your actual bench press. Now, I was probably at 175 pounds when I hit my 225 bench press. I was still pretty little. Now I'm at like 200 pounds. I'm actually cutting down now. I'm like 213 morning weight. And the thing is, I got a 315 bench press, but 225 bench, my apologies. Just grow your chest, grow your triceps, and gain weight. And there's other ways that you can optimize this to actually get to a 315 bench press, but this is a very beginner milestone. 225 is actually a beginner milestone, and I want you to internalize that. And of course, there's like that joke with inflation, like things have just gotten like bigger. There's physique inflation where people like have like way better bodies than they did in like the 50s, and then now they're way stronger too. So when I tell you, I will help you get to this point so that you can stand out, you can have a great chest, triceps, and gain weight. And if you want to do more, check out my videos on how to optimize your testosterone and your androgen receptors, which are most concentrated in your chest, traps, and shoulders. And your chest and shoulders are actually also used when you're bench pressing, and your triceps grow pretty well regardless. But if you optimize your androgen receptors that are most concentrated there, then you will be able to accept more testosterone And through that, you will be able to gain more muscle faster, your upper body is stronger, and you can optimize your testosterone in all of my other videos. And if you would really, like, this is the part where I'll tell you, if you're very serious, only if you're serious, or when you are serious about optimizing your actual strength gains and your human performance, check the first link in the description of any of my videos. Really, that is my entire system that got me through a 325 bench press, got me to a 405 squat, and even got multiple of my friends to their first 225 bench. Even one of my friends got to, I believe it was 275 bench, and the one that hit 225 bench for the first time got to 250 bench press. I'm not actually sure what he is at right now. So if you would like to actually optimize your strength like that, check the link in the description below. And otherwise, until then, you can check out this video and check out my 315 bench video. For that, just say stick with it. Keep training, and yeah, like the video.